Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna start this. Okay, so I came across this image that you're looking at right now on Facebook, but it was tweeted out by Tariq Nasheed, and this is a figurine that has been put on Prada's uh Prada's products. There was also some images like this hanging in the window of their store. Now, when you look at this right here, you already know exactly where they're headed with the in the direction of where they're headed. I'm sorry, let me get my words correct. With how this looks, you have a black image that looks like it was carved in wood with black hair, full red lips. We know that they are trying to make a caricature of what they think a black person is. When confronted, Prada said they had no intention of being racist. We know exactly what they mean. I can honestly say that I have never wanted to or desired to buy or wear anything that had Prada's name on it. Well, you know what? I think Prada's more like a lot of women's stuff anyway, so I really had no point of, purchasing anything for them anyway, even if it was like maybe a gift for somebody else. I had no intentions of buying it. And if any black person after this revelation has come out decides to still go out there and purchase any kind of Prada product, you are a fool and deserve to be smacked over the head with whatever product you purchased. And if it's a bag, hopefully it's some rocks and a brick in it so the blow can be that much more intense. Maybe you'll actually wake up and snap back into reality. But let me go ahead and read this article coming from Vox.com. It says Prada pulled a collection of figurines that drew comparisons to anti-black caricatures. Prada has announced that it is pulling a line of figurines that a shopper compared to historically racist imagery of African Americans. Shinyer Easy, I probably pronounced their name wrong, a staff attorney with the Center of Constitutional Rights in New York, said on social media Thursday that she and a coworker walked by the fashion brand's Soho store and saw a display of figurines that reminded her of racist caricatures of black people. After a very emotional visit to the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture, including an exhibit on blackface, I walked past Prada's Soho storefront only to be confronted with the very same racist and denigrating blackface imagery. With roots in the 1830s, blackface refers to the practice of white minstrel show performers putting on dark makeup to mock and stereotype African Americans. Sambo, meanwhile, is a character in the 1899 children's book The Story of the Little Black Sambo, written and illustrated by Scottish author Helen Bannerman. The protagonist has deep dark black skin and oversized red lips that distort and exaggerate African facial features much like in minstrel performance. The figurines easily photographed at Prada also have cartoonishly large lips and sable black complexions. Although she is a civil rights attorney, Easy formerly worked for the Southern Poverty Law Center. She told Vox that one needn't be an expert on social justice to recognize racially charged symbolism. After taking photos of the Prada figurines, she shared them with the family members, and their reactions motivated her to take action. They didn't graduate with a Juris Doctorate, she said. They're just people with common sense and a moral compass. They were outraged. That's when I knew I had to go public. In a statement, Prada denied, of course, any racist motivation or that the company intended to offend anyone. Prada Group abhors racist imagery, the statement said. The Prada Malia, I think that's what they're calling it, are fantasy charms composed of elements to the Prada Oeuvre. They are getting kind of tongue tied right here. They are imaginary creatures not intended to have any reference to the real world and definitely not blackface. I'm gonna pull up some more pictures as I but when I continue to go through this article, and I'll let you decide for yourself because they're really trying to save face here. Due to the controversy, however, Prada said it would withdraw the characters from display and circulation. The company has previously released Prada Malia that have appeared on clothing, wallets, and or as charms, but none currently available to buy online appear to have the skin color and bright lips associated with the anti-black imagery of the 19th and early 20th century. Okay, there it is right there. None currently available online. So basically, in order for you to have seen this image, you had to have gone to the store to see it. That is very suspect that something that is considered to be a good selling product, if they claim that it is not sold online. Sometimes some things are made to be sold only online, and some things you have to buy in the store. And a lot of times, things that you have to buy in the store, you can buy it online as well. So it's very suspect and fishy and real shady that you can't buy this online. Why? Because that way people around the world would have seen it. Now, if this was not supposed to be racist in nature, why were you scared to put this online? Why did you have to go to the store in order to buy it? Even in the alternate universe where this was just a mistake, just a product of someone's imagination, the fact that it got greenlit at all is proof that Prada doesn't have any black employees in decision-making positions or positions of power. There's no way a black staffer would have looked at these images and said thumbs up. Well, shock to many people's surprise, if the check is big enough and it clears, you'll be surprised what some black people will approve, even to their own detriment. In Easy's Facebook post, which has gone viral with more than 8,000 shares and 1,000 comments as of publication, she wrote, "In a moment of surprising candor, I was told that a black employee had previously complained about blackface at Prada, but he didn't work there anymore. Well, now we kind of know why they got fired." Easy said that it upset her to hear that a black employee of the Prada Soho store had already complained about the images to no avail. If y'all are familiar with the New York demographic, you know Soho is like a very white district in New York. It's very upscale. I guess the best way you can compare it to is it's like a mini Beverly Hills. It's like New York's version of Beverly Hills. That's the best way I could put it. That's where you have a lot of your upscale stores like Prada and probably Louis Vuitton and Barney's and a whole bunch of other stores probably in that area. You know, a lot of upscale stuff. You know, where a lot of the bougie people go. She also finds it troubling that the staffer reportedly no longer works there. When are you going to allow black folks to be decision makers to be something other than window dressing at your company so you don't have Sambo window dressing? Oh, I can answer that question for her. Never. As long as their views don't line up with theirs, they're never going to have them there. The only black person they would put there to have decision making power would be the ones that they can control, like a mindless robot or a shiftless drone. 9 executives sit on Prada's board of directors, and none of them are black, and only one is a person of color. I'm glad this person decided to separate black and person of color instead of saying person of color and just leaving it at that. Easy said that no one from Prada has apologized or reached out to her about her experience. And they don't look for an apology because they're not going to give one. And if they do, it's going to be not genuine. But the lawyer isn't the only one who viewed the figurines through a racial lens. David Pilgrim, the founder and director of the Jim Crow Museum of Racist Memorabilia at Ferris State University in Big Rapids, Michigan, said the Prada figurines bear a striking resemblance to the objects on display at his institution. The museum has been open since 1994 and has more than 12,000 items related to racist caricatures, the largest collection of its kind, according to Pilgrim. Sorry about that. See, where was that? Okay. Let's see. This is caricatures of Africans or African Americans. Almost all of them have red, oversized lips. Then you see the very dark skin. There's nothing inherently racist about dark skin, but it's one of the staples of the caricaturing of African Americans. I can see how others will be reminded of the caricature portrayals of African Americans. Then it starts to go on into the history about blackface, and it even mentions something about the H&M incident about the coolest monkey in the jungle. We remember that one from the earlier in the year. So it's like it's just reiterating, and then it goes into a whole history about blackface. I don't have to really read anything further. Y'all pretty much see where they're going at. But what I want to do is I'm going to pull up some other images that this person found inside of the store. Here's one of them. Now this is a bigger figurine of the image that you saw. It was on a charm. That first one was on a charm that was attached to a purse. Let me see. Here's one from this store. As you can see, there they go again. They can say that this stuff isn't racist all they want, but we know different. I've never, like I said, I've never owned anything by Prada. I have no desire to go and buy anything for anybody that has the Prada label on it. I'm just not like, I was never that type of person. One, I couldn't afford it, so I'm just going to be like that. I'm not going to sit there and say, hey, let me go out here and spend my hard-earned money that could probably go to something else or more tangible and deal with that, and instead of going to buy this. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments about this story. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I will talk to you in the next one.